Thank you for having us here and that we can have an interview with you. We know that you are busy today and the whole week, but we wanted to ask you some questions because we are here on the wonderful place of this military area, and we were here last year as well with our exhibition Trash to Treasure, to show how beautiful waste can be in a second life. And now we wanted to ask you, how long does the Alcova Design Exhibition exist now, and what was the reason for its founding?
Alcova's existed for 4 years. This is the 4th edition. In fact, 5 years, because 1 year it was not possible to do any exhibitions. But it's the reason that we founded Alcova was really to offer a platform within the Fuori Salone. During the Salone, as you know, Milan becomes really the design capital of the world. But for many of the most interesting projects, the kind of design that we like, it can be quite difficult to find a place to exhibit their work in Milan. And this was, first of all, ourselves. We had difficulty finding somewhere, and a lot of our friends. So we started to think about ways in which we can, in a way, do what you do with Trash to Treasure, to find areas of the city that are neglected, that are overlooked, that are trashed in a way, and make them into something special for a brief period of time. And at the same time, giving the opportunity to designers who do interesting work to show their work in Milan. So it has this double function, both of helping the design community to be able to come together, exchange ideas, but also to allow Milan to discover itself. Because sometimes you can really, the city itself really forgets what incredible places it contains.
That was my next question. How do you find these wonderful and in this way, mythical places?
It's a lot of work. When you come here, it seems easy. You say, "Oh, I just got a really amazing place," but there's a lot of work behind it, of negotiation, of convincing people. Of persuasion, of organization, because these buildings need a lot of work to make them safe and usable. So yeah, that's actually probably the biggest single task outside of the rest of the year, is finding the right places and convincing the owners to let us use them.
And what role does sustainability play in design and art nowadays from your side?
I think that sustainability is it's a very broad concept, and many different designers address it in many different ways, which I think is a good thing. It needs to be understood in many different perspectives. I think it's a complicated topic because it's one that also can be trivialized, where it becomes like a bandwagon that everybody jumps onto, and that can be really counterproductive. So we try to be careful about involving projects that are explicitly sustainable, because we want to make sure that we don't, or that kind of address topics of sustainability, because we don't want to be sure that we don't sort of end up becoming instruments of greenwashing, and so on. So it's a complex topic, but it's one that is really, really important to address, and we try, where it's possible, to promote and to support works that deal with this topic.
Is it rising? Because I had some voices that it's less than the year before.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think maybe now this year is a little bit skewed because of it's the first real Salone after the pandemic. So maybe it's not possible to take this year as an example of other years, but still, I think it's the most urgent topic. It's one that will really be recurring a lot in the coming years.
You mentioned it in a side sentence. What are the requirements for designers who would like to exhibit here?
They have to be designers who are designing the future, who are thinking about the future of the society, the world we want to live in, the society, the communities we want to be, and taking risks. We want to really use Alcova as a platform for those people who are really going beyond the obvious and really trying to engage with difficult topics and break new ground. And And so the choice of who is exhibiting here is a very subjective thing. It's something that Valentina and I think about very carefully, and we take a lot of time to consider the best possible participants. We also take a lot of time to think about where they would well be located inside the building, and we try to also create interesting dialogue between different participations. So it's something that very much remains within our sort of personal judgment. It's completely subjective, but
always,
there's no sort of rules or specifications.
Okay. But thank you very much. It was great that we could talk together.
Absolutely.
And that you are part of the La Futura event as well now. And we wish you good luck. And
Thank you.
maybe we see each other next year again if you stay
That would
here
be great.
or at any nice and hidden place in Milan.
We
Thank
will
you.
for sure. Thank you.